in the game.
The most prestigious club competition in European football. Well, there's nothing quite like this occasion. Welcome to the UEFA Champions League final. The best two teams in Europe this season preparing to go head-to-head for the crown. This is Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined as always on these big occasions by Stuart Robson. It's Paris Saint-Germain, Dembélé. Oh, powerful effort, close. Introducing the Paris Saint-Germain starters. Gianluigi Donnarumma stands between the posts. Ashraf Hakimi plays with Nuno Mendes in the fullback positions. Fabian plays alongside Vitor Ferreira in central midfield. And the lead striker is Ousmane Dembélé. And making the move to the inside. And Paris Saint-Germain with the ball again. And here are the starters for Atletico. Jan Oblak gets the nod in goal. Jose Maria Jimenez plays alongside Clément Lenglet in central defence. And they're going with two strikers. Julian Alvarez plays alongside Antoine Griezmann. Relying that final pass, you just feel. And what a magical save it was! But he's gone short with it. Lenglet. Jimenez. Well, body in the way. And determined to get bodies in the way. And he stopped them in their tracks. Well, a real struggle for both sides on the possession front here. Teammates available. And the spotlight certainly on Ousmane Dembélé, who can change any game with one kick of the ball. Stuart, what do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, he's quick, direct, and at times unstoppable. When in full flow, he's a joy to watch, unless, of course, you're up against him.
Well, that effort was always going wide. He's not going to be best pleased with himself. They do like to press whenever they can. Trying to really get at the opposition here, but timely defending when it mattered. And Dembélé couldn't keep the ball. PSG just can't seem to get the possession game working. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
And striking it on the volley, just no luck.
Well, good technique, but just wide of the target.
They've given him too much space. Options in the middle. And just narrowly wide.
Well, it's a good effort from that range, but I think the keeper had it covered.
Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Marcos Llorente. Now Griezmann. Good tackle. Dembele. And he loves drifting in off the flank. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. You might say the ball did its job. A PSG corner it is, and potentially an opportunity. The keeper takes the ball, but the main thing is he held on to it. Alvarez. Javi Galan. De Paul. Atletico regaining possession here. Can he give them the lead? It's a perfect challenge. Atletico showing good width. But the danger averted for now. Plenty of support here. Can he put it in? And it has arrived. The opening statement in this UEFA Champions League final.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
So on they go again. Let's find out if Atletico can square the match. Atletico being afforded too much room. Griezmann. Well, not a million miles away from the equaliser.
Well, he couldn't quite get it on target, but at least they're making chances now.
Well, very effective play in possession. Oh, big chance! And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and just look at these fans! The trophy coming their way, surely!
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
They're certainly making attacking inroads, Atletico Madrid. Well, what can they do from this position? Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. Well, the referee not messing about. He's cautioned him.
Well, it had to be a yellow card, and he knew it was coming.
And deep into the penalty area. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Now, far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? And that is going to mean a caution.
The referee is absolutely right. He knew what he was doing there.
Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. And a goal! What a magnificent display! It's such a one-sided contest here.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
is that for the first half here. So back in business here, and PSG dominating the proceedings in the first half. Will we see a similar pattern in the second 45? And defending as a unit. Well, with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action potentially. Well, he's gone into the book.
Well, he was late and he deserved a booking for that.
Dembele. Well, just the tackle that was needed. And support available. Able to skip past his man. He passes it. And up for grabs off the keeper. And in at the second time of asking. Just what was required. So on with the action. And 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Now they stopped them in their tracks. Lino. Good technique displayed. Spot on with that tackle. Could be a chance to break here. Can they make it count? Well, the fans want to see a shot. Can he find the net? Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Marcos Llorente. De Paul. Here's Alvarez. Atletico recovering possession well. Dembele. Rather congested in the middle of the park. De Paul. And he has options available. Can he get one back? Oh, he saved it well. You don't want to give the ball away there. Well, when you're down by a couple of goals, you simply have to be opportunistic.
Well, if they don't take those sort of chances, there's no way back for them here.
Over the touchline for what will be a PSG throw. Well, an easy one to cut out, really. Griezmann. Griezmann. Is it going to be? Oh, great block. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Oh, fancy footwork. Can they convert? And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Well, the ball is rolling once more. PSG dominant, and it's starting to get out of hand, you just feel. Lino. Space in abundance for Atleti. Strong hand on that one. Well, it looks so promising, with a goal kick the outcome. It is an Atletico substitution. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. Oh, that is an outrageously good stop.
Well, great reflection from the keeper. He did brilliantly there.
Griezmann tasked with taking the corner. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. And PSG will have a throw-in. Oh, they have it again. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Teammates available. Just wide of the mark. Goal kick.
Well, that never looked like trouble in the keeper, did it? But it was worth an effort. A good strike from him.
Dembele. Oh, in with a chance. Opportunity still there. Safe pair of hands. Did his job. Ten minutes to go. Conor Gallagher. They've lost possession, Paris Saint-Germain. In his mind. So a throw in for PSG. And giving the ball away. And support available. Oh, managing to beat him. The ball falling to the near post. And in fact, a bit too close to the goalkeeper. And that was always going to be claimed. The referee's verdict is penalty kick. And a goal! He was composure personified, and he's done his job from the spot. So the current scoreline, 4-2. They might see the wide route as a fruitful one, PSG. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Conor Gallagher. Correa. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Full time! Parisian pride shines through. PSG have cleared the final hurdle in the Champions League.
Well, just look at the emotions out there. Joy and relief on one side, despair and heartache on the other. But we've got the right winners here.
Mental fortitude and technical excellence. Both quality. And hello to you from a city that's never short of style. I'm talking, of course, about the French capital, Paris. We're at the Parc des Princes. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Paris Saint-Germain up against Inter Miami.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
And the PSG team looks like this. Gianluigi Donnarumma is the keeper. Achraf Hakimi plays with Nuno Mendes in the fullback positions. Fabian plays alongside Vitor Ferreira in central midfield. And the lead striker is Ousmane Dembélé. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Who can he pick out? And possession lost, intercepted. This could be troublesome, and just has to remain calm. Well, it might still work out for them. But it just petered out. Sergio Busquets. Teammates available. Trying his luck from long range. Well, that was a very respectable effort from such a long way out.
Well, he hits it cleanly, and it's a very good strike, but just not on target.
Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Suarez. Messi. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Great defending. Messi takes the shot. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Sergio Busquets. Suarez, Lionel Messi. Nicely timed tackle.
À l'attention de ceux qui ne connaîtraient pas bien notre système de billetterie, sachez que les billets à prix préférentiel ne sont proposés que pour
Perfect tackle.
à compter de l'ouverture des kiosques.
Well, sitting deep and just trying to form a really coherent block. Can he find the net? Ball is loose. Well, threat over for now.
Well, PSG can't believe they're not in the lead at the moment. That was a great opportunity to take the lead, but it's a good save from the keeper, you have to say.
Yes, they just have to make sure they stay defensively compact here. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Vitor Ferreira. And slipped through beautifully. Dembélé. Well, over the top it goes. He didn't miss by an awful lot. Well, PSG doing well to regain control of the ball. Oh, fancy footwork. And defensive play to be applauded. Well, foul play, says the referee. Sergio Busquets. Jordi Alba. On to Bright. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Making progress. Well, we can see what they're attempting, but it's just not coming off. Lionel Messi. And ball back with PSG now. And teammates around him. Not the best clearance. And it's played into the centre. Dangerous looking attack. And he takes it on. And a fine stop. And the corner played over by Dembele. Can he make it count? Stopped a certain goal. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. And trying it back. And there it is! The opening goal! 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, let's have another look at this, because he does really well to pick the right pass here. And from that sort of range, Dembele wasn't going to miss. It's a really well-worked goal.
Messi. Untidy on the ball. Keeper not concentrating. The cross is on. Jordi Alba. And defending as a unit. And so the half-time whistle has gone here at the Parc des Princes in Paris. So underway in the second half, it's PSG in front, but a long way from being done and dusted. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Jordi Alba. Segovia. Oh, nice ball. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Might lead to a chance. And will it be the leveller? Oh, tremendous save.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent piece of goalkeeping. That's a great stop.
And they're making a change. And not cleared away properly. Corner, hot on the heels of the last one. Fired over by Messi. Oh, he'd love to have that header back. In fairness, he was being closely watched. Dembele. Might be a chance here. Surely now. Oh, it's gone in for PSG as they extend their advantage to 2 goals. Nil here, and the ball is moving again. Chance to play it in. Half-hearted clearance. And a goal! Not over just yet.
Well, just look at this. He's so alive to the situation. That's a neat-headed goal in the end.
Nuno Mendes. It is a decent-looking attack here. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. On the corner, perhaps an opportunity for Paris Saint-Germain to increase their lead. Danger still on. On a time for composure on the ball. And into the last 30 minutes now. Might be a chance to break. Segovia. And can they exploit the space out wide? Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. And teammates around him. That's a good-looking shot! And the PSG corner. Managed to get it out of there.
Well, those stats tell us that PSG haven't dominated the ball, but that won't bother them because when they win it in deep areas, they've got forward with pace and with numbers. It's been a great counter-attacking display.
And a bit more defending on their minds here, I think. And players waiting in the centre. A very good tackle. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Could be. Oh, he's hit the woodwork. Can you believe it?
Well, he beats the keeper with power, but really that should be hitting the back of the net.
Went in strongly to win the ball. Firing it in. And in the back of the net for PSG. That lead extended to 2 now.
Well, as you can see, it's a good finish. It just goes in off the post. It's perfect placement.
So back underway, 3-1 the score. Opportunity it is. It's got to be. Danger averted for now, but they have a corner to defend. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Miles off target with that particular header.
Well, the defender did just about enough there. A difficult chance in the end, I would say.
Smuggled away. Teammates available. But they took care of the situation defensively. Now can they counter clinically? Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Messi. And after the cross, a tremendous block. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Could pull one back here. And there we have it. Opportunity squandered, and it might have sealed their fate.
What a chance. I'm not sure they're going to get many more now.
He read the situation defensively and did his job. And just 5 minutes remaining. Nicely timed tackle. And beyond the byline. Goal kick then. Well, no foul apparently. PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. That's a go. Oh, great block. The corner courtesy of Lionel Messi. Another block. Can he find the right pass? And you've got to say, not the best of volleys that time.
Yeah, it was certainly there to hit, but he just couldn't make the right contact. It was well wide in the end.
Making progress. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Lionel Messi. Will it be? Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. And that will do it for this game anyway. And it goes into the history books as a victory for Paris Saint-Germain. What did you think of their performance?
Well, Derek, they were better than their opponents in all aspects of the game. They did.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments... And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary. And alongside me is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Paris Saint-Germain and they take on Atlanta United.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the...
Can he finish this? There it is, and just the ideal start. And back underway, 1-0 it is. Brooks Lennon. Here's Almiron. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, great goalkeeping.
Well, that's a top-quality save. Great anticipation.
Playing it in. And defensive resilience there. Well, that's not watertight defending. And saved by the keeper. They take it short. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. Dembele. Oh, what an opportunity. It has to be, surely. Superbly read and executed. Mateusz Klich. Lennon. Bartosz Slisz. And a fine tackle. A real opening now. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Decided to come in from the flank and keeping it out. Dembele tasked with taking the corner. Was it a great clearance? And will the cross work out for them? He succeeds in clearing it. Speculative effort here. Decent effort there.
Well, he has such good technique. He really did hit that well. He certainly came close there.
Dembele, and in with a real chance. Can he convert? Oh, a stellar piece of defending. Robjanidze. Trying to open them up. Oh, could be a chance. And a goal to really bolster things for them. 2 in front. So 2-0 now. Robjanidze. Klich. Slisz. An effective challenge. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Miguel Almiron. Robjanidze. A move of promise on the flank. Corner given. They favoured a short one here. Cuts it back. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Well, this is looking promising. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Can they hit on the break? He's broken free. A goal! They're absolutely racing away with this. 3 to the good now. Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. Real chance. And a really good stop.
Well, that's That's a save of the highest quality. Great goalkeeping there.
Well, he couldn't pick out a teammate inside the box. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Almiron. It's opening up for them. Giving it a try. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, far from textbook defending. Straightforward save, really. Strong but fair tackle. Plenty of support here. Oh, the threat is there. Still could be dangerous. Closer intervention just then amid impending danger. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Free kick awarded then by the referee. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Moving forward effectively. The first half here comes to an end. So underway once again, and still reflecting on a sumptuous first half performance from Paris Saint-Germain. Oh, he looks threatening. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Lennon. Slish. Robjanidze. Here's Almiron. Will it happen for them? Nicely timed tackle. That's a good pass. Nice looking move. It's got to be. Can he make it count? Has eyes for goal. Crucial piece of defending. Short corner. He certainly has time. That was going in. Another corner. And deciding to go short with this one. Palmed away by the keeper. Oh, great block. Well, a corner right on the back of the last one. They favoured a short one here. And stopping the danger. And the ball is loose. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps.
Well, there it is. Confirmation of PSG's dominance in this game. They've created so many chances.
And the flag does go up offside. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Robjanidze. Alexei Miranchuk. Retaining possession proving difficult. Feeding it through. Well, offside, but a tight call.
Well, that was really close. It was almost the perfect run, wasn't it?
Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? He's in with a chance. to be. Trying something slightly unconventional, but not close to scoring. Good tackle. Dembele. Well, he tried in vain to get himself back on side.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Oh, nice ball. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. But he keeps going. Tiare. And here's Miranchuk. Almiron. Oh, danger here. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Can they take advantage of the situation? The keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Almiron. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Could be threatening. That's a good-looking pass. Really important tackle. Almiron. And that is offside. Throw in here for PSG. Might be a chance to break. Nice weight on the pass. And darting through. Well, it was such a fluent attack, but they couldn't apply that finishing touch.
Well, not the finish he was looking for, but there's another example of their ability on the counter-attack.
Oh, managing to beat him. Will he? Oh, surely. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Robjanidze. He's played it over to the near post. Clears it away. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Really annoying for them. Couldn't take advantage. Bartosz Slisz. Well, we've entered the final 5 minutes. And a timely intervention. Miguel Almiron. Brooks Lennon. On to Almiron. Slisz. A really top-notch piece of defending. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. Minge. No foul, PSG advantage. And that will do it for this game anyway, and it goes